What's up, folks? We're back with another edition of Offtrack Syndicate, and we may be having some technical difficulties from well, there's Kinsey. There's Kinsey. Jen is she's working on technical difficulties right now, but just want to say hello to all you wonderful people. Kathy in the Berg, John Kloppenberg. Thank you for joining in. Jen Clifton. Wait, I think Jen is joining us. Erica Sour. Nobody knows. Uh, yep. And Erica says thanks for the birthday wishes, and she was first in here. But let's see. Oh, well, we lost Kinsey. All right. So we have a special guest that's going to be joining us. It is Candy from the Candy and Mint Chip Show. We're going to bring her in. Boom. There she is. Um, she's ex- selected to remain anonymous. But, we're going to bring her in here. Candy, are you with us?
Oh no!
Okay. Candy's here.
I don't know if you can really see my screen. It doesn't really like me right now.
Right.
Figure it out the hard way. Don't worry, I got this.
She is sideways.
I'm very sideways.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get this straightened out here. Let's see.
Sideways. My tablet doesn't seem to like its reality today. Can you see that?
Yes, we can see it as soon as I can get it straightened out here.
It doesn't seem that I am straight. I'm very sideways, yes.
I got you. I got you straightened out, I think. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I look to be upside down.
So, Candy and Mint Chip Show.
I don't hear me.
I hear you, Kinsey.
I seem to be upside down.
Are you upside down?
I'm upside down. That's okay.
There we go.
Huh?
It is a shit show today. There we go.
Hello.
So you are in VR world, right? VR chat, VR world.
Yes. Hello, people.
There she is, waving at everybody. Okay.
Huh.
Let me look for you.
Huh.
So Kinsey's getting fuel in Kentucky somewhere.
We don't know that.
And I don't know what happened to SoCal. She was in here and then she's gone. I don't know.
I'm everywhere.
So we had a little debate earlier about I said she was Gen Alpha, and she says that she's Gen Z, and she was correct. She's in the last year of Gen Z from everything that I can tell, but she's right on that fault line of being Gen Alpha. But this is my granddaughter, so that if y'all are wondering, Allie is what we'll call her. So Allie,
yeah.
What do you think is one thing that adults always get wrong about kids your age?
We can't state our own opinions. Makes me mad every time.
Okay. All right. Do you have any opinions about anything you want to get out there?
I don't think most of my opinions are like. Most of my opinions other adults agree with, but a lot of other people opinions like some people don't agree with, some people do. It's very controversial.
Okay.
I know my words.
It's all right. So let's move on to something else. What is something you're really good at that surprises people?
Uh, I don't know.
Anything?
I mean, voice acting would be one of them.
Voice acting. Okay. What about? Do you have any skills in the musical area?
I do the flute.
How long have you been doing
I don't
that?
have my flute on me at the moment, though. So
Right. How long have you been doing that?
over there, about a year, and I'm pretty good at it. I'm doing marching band this year.
Nice. Very nice. Uh, is do you think it's
Let's see how this
um
egg.
all right. So if your school only had three subjects, which ones would you keep?
Science, history, and I don't know. I guess like computer science. I know science and computer science are basically the same thing, but it was put into two separate categories in my school.
Right.
Indeed.
So just those two? What about a third one?
I said history.
History. Okay. All right. What is one app that you couldn't live without?
I mean, I bet you can already see what the app is.
What is it? What are we looking at here? What is
Well,
that?
we're looking at VR chat, and mostly like VR chat is how I get out voice acting and stuff because I can act different characters. Not this one included because Sunbite isn't a part of a show yet, but if I were to. Let's see. It's turned into candy. So for Candy, I have to make my voice a little more high pitched because the character is known as to be childlike and a bit more childish. A lot of other characters could be known as British or could just have more of a childlike voice. You know?
Okie dokie. So is that voice acting and doing the acting stuff? Is that a thing that your generation is doing a lot of?
No.
No. So when I was in school, and you can tell me if this is still a thing. So there were different sets of people. So you had like the
Oh.
cheerleader slash football type athletic
Oh.
set, and then you had like the geeks and nerds kind of set, and then you had like hoodlums, kind of like troublemakers and all. Is that still a thing in high school?
It is. It majorly is. It's basically just waiting to get your title in high school. Oh, you can't see nothing of what I'm doing.
What other is there other ones that we should know about, or what?
There's something called preppies that I don't really know much about. They're basically just the popular girls, just more rude.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Preps. Yeah. Those were in there, and they usually kind of hang around with the cheerleader, uh, athletic type crowd, right?
Not really, actually. They hang out with their own groups. They would be known as the bully girls.
Ah.
Yeah, usually some of them are known as bully girls, some of them are nice, and then there's weird kids. You probably already know what those are just by the title.
Right. Okay. Let's see.
I get put into that category a lot.
I think I have connection restored to some minor level.
Yeah. We're still waiting on SoCal to get in here. I thought she was in here, but I guess not. So, would you say? Oh, wait, did she come in? She came in.
Hello.
Hey,
I heard a ding.
there she is.
Can you guys hear me?
So,
Yes.
is YouTube still the biggest, or is TikTok taking over?
No.
Are you TikTok-y or are you more YouTube?
TikTok, I don't post much on it. I post more YouTube than TikTok.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's, I don't,
I mean, you can find better VR chat videos on TikTok because people usually put, like, avatars and stuff and avatar looking for. That's probably how I got this avatar as well. But, like, that's mainly what I start TikTok for.
So, all right, here's one. What is the funniest trend you've seen this year?
There's some really good ones, but, like, I can't even remember the names of them right now.
I'm sorry, he was a what?
Trends.
Do what, SoCal?
I thought she said he was a vagina. What did she actually say?
No.
What?
That's what I was saying.
No, I don't think she said that.
Okay. You said
that's
he
not
was
appropriate, SoCal.
Okay, it might not be appropriate, but that's what she said. At least that's what I heard.
Kathy in the Berg doesn't TikTok. I don't generally TikTok, but I'm kind of getting sucked into the whole.
Tell you one thing, the TikTok community sucks.
Well, I don't have it either, but people send me TikTok videos, somebody, especially Erica, but I can watch them, but I refuse to download it. I don't know why. I just don't. I mean, you definitely can get a lot of followers quickly without having to do much. You can just be silly and you get followers, but
well, you definitely can, but, like, as soon as someone hears something bad about you, they call you, like, as soon as you get popular and stuff, you get called, like, problematic really easily, and it, like,
I gotcha. Right. Okay, I'm going to do this next section. No, I'm going to do this next section, Rusty.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, it's a this or a that, okay, Candy? / Allie, which, by the way, is a fabulous name because that's the name of my daughter, so just saying. Texting or FaceTime?
Neither.
Neither.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Achoo! Pizza or tacos?
I don't like pizza. Tacos.
What?
I'm not a pizza fan.
The world doesn't like pizza.
Too crazy. It's too crazy.
Okay, you know you can tap off the grease, and you also don't have to order pepperoni. You can get things like bell peppers, banana peppers, pineapple.
You asked her this or that, and now you're trying to talk her into the different answer.
You're right. No. I take it back. Summer or Christmas?
Oh, I've been outside this whole summer. I'd rather it be cold Christmas, please.
That's not a proper choice. It's summer or winter, not summer or Christmas.
No, because they usually have a Christmas vacation and a summer vacation. So back off there, Kinsey.
Yeah.
Wait till you get a 14-year-old. I know you've had 2 of them, but they're way beyond. So hello. All right, beach vacation or mountain cabin?
Yeah, because I'm done with kids in school, right?
Okay. Now I'm going to add one, and I'm going to say beach or camping. Beach or camping?
Beach.
Son of a beach.
All right, books or movies?
Movies.
Console gaming or PC gaming?
I don't use either.
Oh my God, Tim, so true. Mexican pizza is amazing if it's made right. Sweet snacks or salty snacks?
Salty. Hard choice.
I like a mixture. If I have salty, I have to have a little something sweet. I like a mixture. I used to make my
I
kids
thought
the
the
same.
whole point of the question is that you got to pick one.
Yes, Kenzie, Jesus, shush. But whatever. It doesn't matter. It's now me taking over the world. Okay, anyway, I used to make
Yeah, and harassing the guest.
whatever. I'm not harassing her in any way. Okay. I used to make my kids these things called a snack bowl and they would settle down on like a Friday or Saturday night and watch movies, and I would put sweet and salty in it. But I get you. I am only giving you a choice. Kenzie's trying to stab me now. It's fine. All right, Rusty, you can go ahead because apparently I'm not allowed to have any extra words.
Okay. So what is your favorite game right now, Candy?
I'd say VR chat because pretty sure we've heard of it.
So what do you do? What do you do in VR chat? Do you just like run around and what is the point?
Well, the point is, you can do a lot of things in VR chat. It's mostly an adventure game, though. There's like games like Murder Mystery and Shh, no one asked you. Among Us.
Right. So you like?
So sorry, someone's putting in my background.
So what's the last YouTube video you watched?
I think it was the Verity mod.
The what?
The Verity mod. It's a Minecraft ARG. I really like Minecraft ARGs.
Okay. What is something that adults complain about that isn't really a big deal to you?
To me?
Yeah. To you, what is
not,
it?
Not complain to you, but you don't think it's a big deal, even though adults complain about it.
Goodness. I'm gonna grab you. Come here. No.
Are we still here?
No, there's a camera there. Get out.
That's not what I meant. So I said not Mexican pizzas I've had. They're like a fried full tortilla, but chicken, sauce, cilantro, beans, rice, cheese. I don't know why it says cilantro a second time. It's got cheese, then topped with another one with a little bit of sauce and cheese, a cilantro, guacamole, sour cream. Oh my God, so good. So, I can't, my texting, no bueno.
I'm very close to my mirror.
All right, did we get an answer from you?
What was the question again? What's like not a big deal for me?
What is something that adults complain about that you think should not be a big deal?
I would say like how their kids get like. Not saying that, not pointing out anything, but like I'd say like how their kids always need supervision, even if they're like almost an adult, like 16 or 17. How they always need supervision, but they don't.
So you're like talking like a babysitter? Is that what you're talking about, or like just supervision in general?
Like parental controls on your phone when you don't need it.
Right.
Because if they raised you right, you know what you should be looking at and what you shouldn't be looking at. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I probably need parental controls on mine.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a sign of trust for teenagers. I think they're like, "Hey, you raised me right. Just trust me. I'm not going to do something stupid. I know not to answer strangers, but there are those people though, Candy. They just
Yeah.
Well, that's because sometimes there's a conflation between lack of trust, and accountability.
Jen, do you have some? You got some questions you could ask her?
I do. If you could ban one thing forever, what would it be?
If I could ban one thing forever?
Yeah, anything.
Predator.
What?
What was it?
Child predators.
Child.
That broke up.
Child
was
trafficking?
Well, yeah, I'd say that too.
I was going to say it's kind of distorted on my end as well, so I didn't catch it.
I didn't either.
Oh
Well,
my God.
she doesn't like child trafficking. Okay, kids, that's what she's saying.
Yeah. All right, Allie. If you were principal for one day, what's the first rule you'd change?
Hold on. I'm trying to fix my camera at the moment. Give me like 3 seconds.
Okay.
One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000.
We already went through that with her. She doesn't know how to count to 3. Okay.
Stop counting to 3. I know how to count.
Taco Bell, by the way, Kathy, is great if you're like, say you're having constipation issues, or you got a little blockage. Go to Taco Smell. It will definitely rotor you.
But whenever it happens and you get cleaned out, don't call the news about it. For Pete's sake.
Shut up, Mike. Not you. You continue talking. I saw something in the chat about me. I used to have Among Us VR, but a lot of people there are more toxic than a lot of other games.
And that's where? Among Us?
Among Us VR.
Among Us VR. Okay.
So VR I'm understanding is its own game. Like, is it on a PC? I take it because you're on a computer. So is it
game or platform? Because I thought is that game or platform? Because I thought the whole point of Among Us was to try to figure out who the murderer is and throw people out into space until you get the right one, and then you go ahead and do it again.
Oh yeah, it's basically that, but like Among Us VR is just Among Us in VR.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a different language. I'm not quite sure. I guess all of us walking around the malls as a kid, younger than Candy in 80s without phones. So true. And by the way,
wait a minute. Kids younger than Candy walking in the mall? I didn't know they realized what a mall was.
No.
No?
Don't do that. Okay. Don't buy your kids phones.
No, my kids didn't get their first
phones.
I didn't get my kids their first phones till they were 13. And let me tell you,
don't buy your kids phones if like they're under 13 or something.
Yeah, I didn't buy them till 13. So my first kid got theirs. The second kid was jealous for 2 years and got theirs.
Right, so serious question, Allie. Being online and stuff, and being a young teen, have you been approached, or like you have, like people have like tried to get you to do things and stuff?
I've been approached before, but mostly like I'm dating someone that I have actually met in real life.
Right.
Wait, You're dating?
They were my age.
How many people do you know of that are dating people they haven't met?
Wait a minute. Why are you dating?
Too many. Not dating yet. More of like a dating when we get older type of thing.
Okay, I'm down with that. Okay, I'm cool with that. I mean, not that you care if
SoCal, so you're telling me at 14 you didn't have a boyfriend?
14. I wasn't allowed to officially. I was not allowed to date till I was 16.
I guarantee you that at 14 I didn't have a boyfriend.
Officially, I'm sure. But I'm just saying, officially, when I was allowed to date, I already had a boyfriend. But I gotta say, I mean, I was still within 16. I mean, I was 15. But no.
State that I have dated someone once, and there might be a chance that I date this person when I get in high school, which I am getting in high school this year.
Woohoo! Are you excited about it?
No. I don't want to be in high school. Last time I heard from anyone in that high school sucks.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's go back to a question Rusty asked you previously. When you go into high school, what group are you going to be part of?
The weird kids again, probably. Like they always do.
I love the weird kids. Yeah, by the way, I was in drama, so I'm in drama. So I got along with everybody just because I'm a personable person, but so I got along with the Hessians and the jocks and the cheerleaders and everybody. But to be honest with you, they probably thought I was in the weird club because I was in drama, but I wasn't. I was cool because guess what? You're paying to come see me do a play. So
yeah, there you go.
Cool is a matter of preference, and you're basing it off of logic, which does not apply whenever you're in that age range. You should know that because you've had kids since you've been an adult.
I'm sorry. Who are you talking to? Candy?
Oh, yeah, because Candy's had kids since she's been an adult. No. Thanks for following the conversation, SoCal.
Candy, what's the weirdest food combination you've actually enjoyed?
I'm a picky eater. I don't really eat weird food combinations.
I think you and I are the same people. I'm a very picky eater. I think we're the same. I think we're spirit animals. I do. Plus, you got my daughter's name, so we're probably spirit animals. Okay, if your life became a movie, what would the title be?
Oh, no. Why can't I get it? I would say, like... Hold on, let me put this down.
Okay, we're waiting.
Okay, there we go. I'd say, like... I don't know.
Bated breath.
You don't know?
I don't really know.
Tim, I don't know to take that as a compliment or an insult, but drama is cool for me.
Very cool. I got forced to carry a brick.
Acting is cool for me, Tim, okay? I'm not about drama. I'm about acting.
All right, so Allie, so you need to be, you're at the age where you need to be looking ahead in your life. What do you think, what job sounds really exciting for you? Because you're going to have a job. You're going to have to,
Marine biologist.
That's a
Marine,
thing.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Thanks, Kim.
I like the ocean.
You want to be an ocean? You want to be an oceanology? I just made that up.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to take oceanology to
everybody wants to be an ocean biologist. Of course they do. I mean,
Oh God,
It's the
I
sun.
don't.
It's the surf.
I don't.
Well, you did when you were younger. Don't
No, I
lie.
didn't.
No, I
I've
didn't.
never liked anything in the ocean except for surfers. Nothing. I won't eat anything out of the ocean. I just not. I loved beach surfing. I love being on the beach, but I didn't want to know about the fish, the species, the anything. But I learned it anyway because my dad was a fisherman, so no point. Okay, lightning round. Are you ready? Are you
Lightning
ready?
round. Here we go.
Are you ready? Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Apple or Android?
Android.
Hot chocolate or coffee?
Hot chocolate.
Roblox or Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Ice cream cone or cup?
Cup.
Which one?
Cup.
Cup.
Okay, hoodie or jacket?
Hoodie. Hoodie.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Would you rather fly or become invisible?
Become invisible.
If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Woo, look at
Ooh.
that. All right. Favorite emoji?
Regular Jean Grey.
Sparkle.
Last song you listened to?
Rap. Penelope Scott.
And the most important question, even though you don't eat the shit, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
What?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh, man.
no, you got to have pineapple on pizza. Come on.
It don't matter. Someone that don't like pizza to begin with disqualified. Doesn't matter the answer.
Kathy's
I'm
would
already
be
disqualified. I don't like pizza, so like my answer doesn't really matter.
That's what I said.
Exactly.
I did preempt that with that. I said you don't like pizza, but
But yeah, that's why that
do
one fell on you.
the Jen language. Go do it, Rusty. I want to hear the answers.
the Gen language. All right. All right. So slang.
Language.
What
Oh
does
no! I barely know slang. No.
what does cooked mean?
Cooked. Like. Wow, such hard definition. Cooked would be like as in you're in trouble.
Right.
You're
Okay.
cooked. You're in trouble.
What does delulu mean?
Delulu, you're insane. Insane.
Okay. What is Riz?
Oh, that's so funny. My kids use that too.
Riz.
Riz, good game. Like, as in, like, you know, I could say something I said earlier. My eyes hurt. Why do your eyes hurt? Because I'm looking at someone so handsome. That would be something.
Okay. What is an NPC?
NPC, someone that does, like, the same thing. Like, they're programmed to do it.
Okay. What does low key mean?
Low key? Where did they use that one? I don't know.
Okay. What does mid mean?
Mid.
If you don't know, you don't know. Just say you don't know.
It means It means just
Okay. All right. What does no cap mean?
no cap.
No cap.
You're not lying. Not lying.
No cap. Okay. What does bet mean?
Huh?
Bet.
I haven't heard of that one once in my life.
Okay. What does aura mean? A-U-R-A. Aura.
Oh my gosh, these are just words I've heard Rainbow say before. Aura. I don't know.
I got a question. What is a rotary phone?
What is I have a rotary phone.
You do?
It's in the house at least.
Yep, she does
Okay,
actually.
what are the yellow pages? What do you look in the yellow pages for?
The yellow pages are like for the numbers that you dial into the phone and you twist it.
What the hell?
She's
Yeah.
talking about the rotary that you twist it. You
Oh
twist
yeah,
it.
that's the rotary. Let's go to the
Yeah.
next. Oh, good job, by the
Yeah,
way.
she done changed questions on you, so you need to
Shut
answer
it,
the
Kenzie,
question that she
jeez.
changed.
Listen, we talk fast. Life is too short. Anyway, what would you look for in the yellow pages?
The yellow pages. Numbers.
Numbers for what?
Numbers for people you can call.
What kind of people?
Yellow pages is businesses. That was for
Businesses.
specifically businesses. But okay.
Well,
all right.
thank you, Candy. The mail form. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, she didn't know. She didn't know. I
She
was helping
did. She actually started to answer, but whatever.
her. Whatever.
Tim, you pass. Tim, you pass. You must be not Gen Z
Yeah.
or A, Alpha, whatever. So proud of you. I am giving you a lot of shit, Tim. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
What does alpha mean? What are these words? I feel like the old one. What are these words?
We need to do a Warhorse commercial real quick, and then we can come back and bug Allie some more.
Yes, we do need to do a Warhorse commercial, so stand by, Allie, and we're going to do a commercial.
At Warhorse Legacy, we offer an equine-assisted method of healing, a unique form of therapy where participants engage with horses to improve emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Through the unspoken bond of these majestic animals, participants find trust, confidence, and a sense of purpose. Veterans and their families can benefit from our tailored programs that address issues like PTSD, anxiety, depression, and the challenges of reintegration. Our programs also include educational workshops, skills training, and recreational activities, all aimed at fostering resilience and building strong, supportive communities. At Warhorse Legacy Foundation, we understand the sacrifices our heroes have made, and we are dedicated to providing a safe, nurturing environment while healing can begin. Our family programs ensure that everyone, from young children to spouses, finds support and connection. Activities like group outings and community events help strengthen family bonds and create lasting memories. Visit us at warhorselegacy.org to learn more about our programs, hear testimonials, and find out how you can support our mission to honor and empower our veterans. Warhorse Legacy Foundation. Healing through horses, healing together.
There we go. Yes, folks, please go to warhorselegacy.org and give a couple of bucks, and you can help veterans and their families. Warhorselegacy.org, warhorselegacy.org.
Offtrack Syndicate. Bitches.
All right, back with our special guest, Allie, or what is it you want to be called?
Candy, but there's also on my thing Zeke or Candy.
Okay. What is your do you have a YouTube channel you want to put out there?
So the channel is called The Candy and McShip Show. I play Candy, and then we have a side channel on the same channel called which I play Raven.
It's called what?
Cosmic Chaos Reboot.
Okay. All right. Candy and Mint Chip Show. That's all we need to know. Um, what happened to Jen? We lost Jen.
She had to take a
I
gym.
mean,
So what do you do when you're not in school?
uh, band camp.
Band camp? Are you liking band camp?
What?
My daughter is getting her last experience at band camp now because she has a part-time job over there to assist with them before school starts, and she was senior last year. So after the summer is done and they get ready to get started at band camp at her high school where she left out from, she is going to college.
All right. So here's a question for everyone. I hope Jen can join us back.
Oh, there
Um,
she is.
yeah. So what? All right. So hold your answer, Allie. Don't give your answer till I come to it. I'm going to ask Kinsey and Jen first. How old is old? We can't hear you, Jen. You're muted.
That's because I'm muted.
Yeah. So
How
Jen,
old
how
is
old is
old when I
old?
was her age, or how old is old now at my
How
age?
old is old now?
I've always said old is 100. I agree with Tim. Tim said the same thing. I've always said it's 100. Then you can say you're
Well,
old.
okay. All right. Kinsey, how old is old?
Old is retirement age as far as it's recognized. So right now that would be what, 76 or so. It is the
67.
point where 67. Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was older than that. Basically, it's the age where you're no longer expected to physically contribute anymore.
Okay. Candy, how old is old?
I would say there's not really an age to be called old, but if you want an age, 100.
100. Okay.
That's my girl.
Yeah. There you go. All
I'm
right.
telling you, spirit animals.
So, Kinsey and Jen, what is the coolest decade? What
80s.
is
I don't
80s?
even have to wait. 80s.
Right. Kinsey?
80s is close, but I'm going to go for 90s.
90s. Yeah. I'm going to say, so I'm in between. I'm like
Especially
late,
if you're talking about music.
yeah, late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, that's me. Allie,
Uh, there was really good 90s music that I've listened to.
you like it? Yeah, you like 90s? Good
Yeah,
girl.
for sure.
Grunge. You
Heck
like
yeah.
grunge?
All right. Okay, Kinsey and SoCal. What is something every kid should learn?
How to change a tire in your oil.
Yes, I agree. Kinsey.
Every kid should learn, as in a course, basic logic.
Which means what?
Which means basically you have the reasoning skills to be able to examine something and tell whether or not it's true, trustworthy, or anything like that.
Okay.
You
What do
have
you
the
think,
reasoning
Russ?
skills.
What do you think?
I think every kid should learn
Good one, Kathy.
financial responsibility or banking or how all that works. I think that is something that should definitely, it's not something that is taught in schools anymore that I know of.
Neither's logic.
Yeah.
Wait, though, I agree with you. And do you remember? I've always said that should be a high school course because then you can learn how to do balance a checking book and all this stuff, right? But
And that
also,
used to be a thing. It
do
used
you
to be a
remember
thing.
that we used to be a thing? We had home ec. We learned basic sewing skills
Yeah.
and basic cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go on about that, but Tim, basic life skills. Kathy said firearm safety.
Firearm safeties. Yep.
Yeah, true. And
Absolutely.
I love all your guys' decades too. I've
Yeah.
been looking at you.
So Allie, what do you think?
Mostly I'd say like I've heard from people that they still don't even know how to do taxes.
There you go. Yeah,
So I
financial.
think taxes and that no means no.
There
Because a
you go.
lot of people think no doesn't mean no.
Okay, I like
All
that
right.
answer for
I like
sure.
that answer.
Can I
I
say
do too.
Can I state something? Can I
Um,
say like two things? But like,
go ahead.
Do it.
Say
oh my
whatever you.
god, my hands won't even let me do two. So one, saying this right now because a lot of people still find it funny. 6'7" is just a number, not a meme.
It's
There's no reason to like laugh at it. It's just a number.
I've never gotten it.
it doesn't mean anything, does it?
It doesn't. My
It
kids
doesn't.
say it
It
all the
really
time, and they say
doesn't.
you're just joking, and I'm like, I don't even know what that's supposed to reference. It's just
It
stupid.
originated. It originated from like a game of sorts, like baseball, basketball, something like that. And
Oh.
like
That's
I
a theory
started doing
too.
it more and more and more from just a person, and like it's gone so far to like my friends can't even like take the number without someone going 6'7", 6'7". It's just a number.
Exactly. That's what my kids do. They go,
That's
oh, like if I said 8675, they're like, oh, she said 67, and I'm like, I was referencing the song 8675309, but they're like, oh, she said 67. But I think they take it in jest. They're not, but it is a thing. And now every time you say those two numbers together, people will point it out. And it's just like, I don't understand why you're pointing it out. It's kind of stupid. But then again,
Because
Sorry.
idiocracy.
idiocracy, no doubt, no doubt that movie is coming true.
Candy
Yeah.
needs to watch that if she hasn't.
All right, Candy.
Candy, you need to watch that movie.
Finish the sentence. Finish the sentence. All right, you ready? School would be better if.
School would be better if people could actually hire the right people.
Okay. Adults always.
Adults always presume kids don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Very good. My generation will.
I like that, Tim.
My generation will always be dumb.
Yeah.
Aw, not all of them. Not all of them. We got you, girl. We got you.
Okay, next one. The internet needs less blank.
Toxic people.
Toxic people. All right.
Amen.
I thought she was going to say cat videos.
No!
She likes cats. Remember, dogs, cats. She chose cats.
The most embarrassing thing parents do is.
That's funny. Plop.
My mom doesn't really do embarrassing stuff.
She's awesome.
Every mom does some embarrassing stuff. Like
No, it's mostly just my dad.
I purposely will dance funky. I'll do the wave by myself. When my kids' friends are over, I'll just be a little crazy just for fun. But my kids love it. They know me, so they love it. But come on, your mom does something crazy.
All right. The question for everybody on the panel, Allie, hold your answer. If you could send one text message to every person on Earth, what would it say?
Be kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Kinsey?
You really want me to answer this one?
Yeah.
It's going to be religious, but we got you.
I have to do a little bit of thinking on that, but yeah, you are going in the right direction there, SoCal.
All right, Rusty, you answer while we let Kinsey think.
Mine would be Give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
That's a good one. I like that. And Tim said John 3, 16 to 17. So John chapter 3, verse 16, 17. And what does that say, Tim? Is that the one, treat others as you would? I don't think that's the one. Tell us what the point of that one is, Tim. Please and thank you. All right, Ken, here you go. But I agree with that. If that's the one that is the golden rule where treat someone as you wish to be treated, I'm paraphrasing, of course. I like that too. Ken's.
I would probably put out a question in the text message. It would basically be saying, what is it? If you're not believing in Christ, then what is it that you're living for, and why is it better?
I can answer that.
Okay.
Erica, you should definitely answer. Go. All right, and Allie for sure.
As I've said, I'm not really a religious person, but like I would probably say like love other people even if they're different, because I've heard so much.
Right.
I'm not really like religious though. I can answer darn I don't know what your name is.
Kenzie.
I can answer Kenzie's thing. I'm not really religious because like all religious stuff has been like shoved in my face all of my life.
Right.
By my grandmother, by one of my grandmothers, won't state who in specific, but like it's all just been shoved in my face, going, "Oh, you can't be this because you have to be this," and like everything just gets torn apart when it's just shoved in your face.
Now,
I love that.
Whenever it comes down to it, you can be whatever you want to be and pursue any direction that you want to. But the whole question is there actually a final truth to anything? Is there an absolute truth? You know, for example, a lot of our moral outrages that we have in society focuses around something being absolutely wrong or evil, right? Is that just a matter of opinion, or is there something that actually grounds that?
I wouldn't say there's like, I don't think there's much to like, oh my gosh, can I pick a character already and stay with it? I wouldn't say there's much to like, sure, there's some stuff to point out that Christ was a living person, but there's also stuff that claims that Poseidon and Athena and Greek gods and stuff were alive too. So it's really hard to tell who was actually alive.
Okay, let me.
I don't know what evidence you're looking at.
Wait, Ken. Let me ask you something. So you're saying religion was shoved down your throat mostly. So would you consider yourself more spiritual versus religious? Like, do you have a spiritual relationship with whomever versus a religious? Because there is a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly know. I would say so, because all of my life I have believed that if heaven actually existed, if heaven actually existed, if it had existed, would I go there or would I be a ghost? Because it would never be able to tell. You would never be able to tell until you died.
Right. So I'm going to give you a little story. So my mom and I, see, this is probably getting a little crazy, but my mom and I, we had a deal, like if she died or I died, we'd come back to each other in dreams. And whether or not that means heaven, I don't know, but does it mean spiritual? So when she died, I had a series of dreams, 2 different dreams. Still waiting for the third, but had 2 different dreams. So I feel like there is some existence, But it doesn't have to necessarily be a religion that you believe that in. It could just be spirituality, that you believe in what you believe in. You believe there's some kind of higher power, whomever it may be. And then you go, we're getting kind of deep for a 14-year-old. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we'll get back to that. But I'm just saying that for me personally, I believe there's some kind of something afterlife. But so I would say I'm more spiritual than religious. I should be a better religious person because I was raised Catholic, but I'm more spiritual. Period.
There's all kinds of people in any kind of different church or whatever that is way too religious anyway.
Yeah, and the problem is just like what she's saying, when they start shoving it down your throat, you're going to walk away. Nobody wants that shit shoved down your throat.
I understand that. And you see that done way too many times in way too many scenarios. But the issue is that I have is what they're saying true or not? How do you verify that? And that's what makes everything so darn difficult.
Well, that's just faith, in my opinion. It's faith. What you have faith in.
It depends on how you define faith.
Well, faith is something you believe in that you don't necessarily need to see. Some people will say you have to see it in order to believe it. So there's opposites there, right? I don't need to see it.
Well, that might be the case, but I don't believe that that's the definition of faith at all. I believe the faith is what you have, the trust that you have in something that has proven itself to be reliable. And many a times it's because you've seen the things happen again and again and again. And that's what makes you put your faith in that, because you see it as trustworthy. Believing in something and not being able to prove it, that would be what I would refer to as a blind faith. Yes. And that would be something that I would advise against.
Well, that's interesting, because that's what you're, in a way, supposed to have. We don't have proof of anything. We don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get into this. Oh, my God, we're going to get way too crazy. So Happy Curmudgeon Carving said, I was raised Catholic and I haven't followed that in decades. Yes, but you still have the Catholic guilt. Don't play it. You know you do. If you were raised that way, you have it. Okay, so Rusty, did you have any other questions?
Yeah. So what is something every kid should learn? And this is from all of us. This is for all of us. So, Kinsey, what is something every kid should learn?
Didn't you just ask that? And we said spare tires, oil change.
Well, no, this was, maybe I did.
Okay.
Yeah, because, I was getting ready to say self-reliance at that point, but because I thought that you said that it was something that everyone should be taught, which I guess you could say would go either direction, right? So,
I think you should go to Real or Crap. If you don't, I'm going to.
All right, you go ahead. I got to jump up for a Jen.
Okay, you're welcome for the Jen. Okay, so Candy / Allie, ready? This is Real or Crap. Those are your choices, okay?
You didn't say that.
Okay, there is a town where it's illegal to frown. Real or crap?
Crap.
Huh? She say crap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. McDonald's.
I'm going to say.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what? This is so we're just going straight through rapid fire on this?
No, we can do you. You go. Is there a town where it's illegal to frown?
If I'm guessing, I'm going to say the odds are is likely that there is, and it's probably not really a law. It's some sort of regulation that doesn't have any enforcement to it.
Yeah, like an ordinance or something.
Yeah.
Okay. McDonald's once sold bubblegum flavored broccoli. Real or crap?
Real.
Kinsey?
I'm going to say crap on that. I don't see the logistics on how that works.
A man trained pigeons to paint pictures. Real or crap?
I'd be real.
Crap.
Okay. I think it's actually real, to be honest with you. I think it is. There is a lake that explodes. Real or crap?
Crap.
Real.
That's real.
Ow.
Bananas are berries. Real or crap?
But yes, that's real.
That's real. Bananas are berries. Yep.
Because they have seeds, right? Is that why? Or they don't have pits. I thought fruit had to have pits, or berries had to have pits.
Fruits have seeds. I mean, berries are a fruit.
Mm-hmm. Kathy and Timmy are answering all over the place. Or Tim, sorry, not Timmy. Okay, peanuts grow on trees. Real or crap?
Crap.
Allie?
Crap.
Kinsey?
Crap.
I know that's crap. I've participated in harvesting them before.
Yep. Yep. Peanuts grow in the ground.
Yep.
That's why there's the difference, just so you know, between tree nuts and like underground or vine nuts. My kid is allergic to tree nuts. Can have peanuts all day long, but cannot have any kind of tree nuts, like cashews or almonds or things like that. Anyway.
Yeah. All right, Allie. If aliens landed today, what's the first thing you'd ask them?
If aliens landed today?
Yeah.
My screen is not screening at the moment. If aliens landed today, I don't know. It's a hard choice.
Okay.
I would ask. I know something. I would ask.
Yeah.
Where are you living?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys liking my eyebrows? That's because I put them on for you tonight.
Yeah,
You're
I think
welcome.
the first thing I would ask them is, like, how far have you come, or I don't know. I don't know what.
Isn't that the same thing as like, where are you living?
Maybe. Whatever.
Probably ask them for a tour of their ship, especially the propulsion system.
I'd want to know, Happy Curmudgeon Carving says, I'd want to know if I could safely visit their planet and can I return? I like that.
There you go.
I like that answer.
Do you think they would really want us at their planet anyway?
Probably not. All right.
Probably not. Probably.
If you had to survive a zombie apocalypse with one cartoon character, who would you pick?
It's a hard choice. I don't really watch a lot of cartoons anymore. We don't really have TV.
Okay, so I would pick He-Man. That would just be me, He-Man.
I would pick Tasmanian Devil. Tim Ratliff says Deadpool. Kathy says Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny would be a good one.
I do Tasmanian Devil because he's a little freak ball. I love that. And I've been called Tasmanian Devil many times.
I got somebody completely different.
Who do you got?
Because they actually made this character from the movie into a cartoon character, and that would be that main character off of The Mask. Remember Jim Carrey, The Mask? Yep, they turned him into a cartoon character, and that's who I'd pick. That one right there.
Yosemite Sam. I love that. Optimus Prime. Don't know who that is. Who's Optimus Prime?
The leader of the good Transformers.
Oh, I never watched Transformers. But Yosemite Sam, because he doesn't run out of bullets. That's true. Never see that jackass reload. Don't understand. Okay. Are we ready? Are you still asking questions,
No,
or can
I
we
think
talk?
we're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Candy, it's up to you whether or not you want to stay on while we yap, because I'm going to yap about some stuff, and then Kinsey has some. As he walks away, he has some articles we're going to talk about. So I don't know if
I
you.
ain't got access to crap in here.
Oh, well then I'll talk about it. Or Rusty can talk about it. So
Yep.
it's up to you, babe. Do you want to hang out with us or you want to go?
I think I might leave because my stuff is starting to
Crash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
stuff is
Well,
starting to crash. I'm pretty sure you saw my tablet earlier, give up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, but
All
thank
right.
you
Well,
so much for coming on, Allie. We loved
yes.
having
Thank you,
you. Feel
Allie.
free to come on again.
I
Absolutely.
would gladly come on again. I would. I'll bring someone with me next time.
Okay. Sounds good, sweetie.
And Grandpa loves you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Bye, dear.
Bye. I'll see you
Bye.
next time. Fall mortal. Get me out of here.
Just hit leave. Go up to your name up at the
Just
top right corner
close the
and hit leave.
browser.
Oh my God. Okay, Kathy and everybody said goodbye to you. Okay, Kathy and Tim said goodbye. Okay. So, well, first I want to say Tim said leader of the Autobots. He is an 18-wheeler truck. Kinsey would know nothing about that because Kinsey's just pretending to be
No.
a truck driver.
No.
Pre-movie,
Yeah,
The
sure.
Mask, not the movie. Elmer Fudd. Yes. Okay. So I got to tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you a personal story. Do you guys want to hear my personal story?
Absolutely.
Okay. So not last Thursday, a week ago, last Thursday, so like a week and a half ago, right? I was out in the field for my job and it was hot as fuck. And I was trying to wait to use my air conditioning. Then I finally used it. Everything was fine. I went all day. It's super, super, super hot. I was so hungry and I never do this. Okay. I once in a while, in a great, great while, do this. I can't say never because I obviously did it. I stopped at McDonald's to just get their little McDouble or whatever that's like $3 because I was so hungry and I hadn't eaten all day and it was 2 o'clock. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, it's 2 o'clock, I'm hungry. So I go through it, and you know how they have those like vents or whatever down on the road. I went through it, and all of a sudden, my car makes this funny noise, like a grumbling, like a moan, like a, and I'm like, what is that? So I leave, and it gets a little louder. So I turn off the air because I don't know if it's the air or what it is. And after a little bit, it goes away. So I'm like, okay, it has something to do with the air. Long story short, it also did it when I didn't have on the air, but like I was idling and so this last week, this last Thursday, I'm idling in like 104 weather. I don't have my air on and it's making that same sound, but it's intermittent. It comes on, it comes off, it goes loud, it goes, and then it quietly comes down. It's just so weird, right? So I get on.
Question. Did you have your vents lined up for your defrost partially or fully?
No.
Okay.
So it happens again, even when the air is not on. But it seems like if I just drove, it wasn't happening anyway. So I said, I was on Zoom with all our Zoom friends, and I'm like, I can't tell where it's coming from because I'm obviously not at my hood's not up and I'm not outside of it. But I'm thinking it's either a belt or a fan, possibly a fan, because the fan would come on when you have your air, right? And a fan would come on when you're idling because I kind of realized every time it was idling, it would make this noise. Anyway, again, long story short, and trust me, this is short. So Friday morning, I turn on my car in my driveway. I just let it go. Then I turned on the air. And that sound came on. I turned it back off. I called my friends in Zoom and I'm like, listen to this. And I played it for them. Here's when the air's on. Here's when the air is off. Oh my God, it was so loud. It's so loud. We all know who we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about you, Sean. Motherfucker. Anyway, so I said it's definitely coming from the fan. So I have 2 fans kind of against the grill, electric fans, and it's definitely coming from the right. So they said, turn it off and go touch the blade with your fingers if you can. So I turned off the car. I went to go touch the blade. So I had to get a flashlight at this point. I get a flashlight. I look at the right. I look at the left. Go back to the right. And I'm like, I don't think there's a blade in there. It looks like there's some torn plastic. Like I can see that. I don't know if it's all the way, whatever. Well, anyway, that's that. It's definitely the fan. Okay, that's good. Because it kind of sounds like when it was going and you have the hood up, it kind of sounded like it was like ricocheting something, like something was in there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So that night I showed Bob. I said, I'm going to turn on the car and let's look at this with a good flashlight. So we did. There's no blades on that fan at all. Like none. Like there's 0. Like they're all stubs. And I'm like, okay, right side fan definitely jacked. I just wanted to say, because I thought that was really funny, because here I thought it was just like, maybe I just picked the perfect place where there was no blade. Yeah, there are no blades. So anyway, now I know what to do. But I just wanted, I've got a fan assembly because it has to come in the 2. You can't just get 1. It has to come in the 2. So I already got it. But I just wanted to say that story because I thought it was so funny. Anyway, that's my story. You're welcome.
Okay.
Very exciting, right?
That is weird. That all the blades would be gone on the fan. That is definitely weird.
And how does that happen?
That's not completely surprising depending on the age of the vehicle. I've had a fan blade break loose and come apart on the truck as soon as the fan kicked on, and I'm running downhill blowing the Jake brake. It sounded like somebody threw a whole handful of gravel right into the fan blade.
Right? Okay, but so that was my question. Could it have been something? Because when I'm going to my home visits, I'm not in the best of places, and San Bernardino is literally a shithole. Sorry, San Bernardino, but you're literally a shithole. Your streets suck. So I thought, was it something that came up and broke it? Like, how would the blades break just for here? I was working, I've been working this way all the time, and all of a sudden there's like no fan blades, and you can see it's like ripped plastic. So I'm like, could it be something that I've gotten up? And my friends on Zoom said, well, no, it could just be age. It could be.
It can be. And if one starts to break, it's going to hit all of the other blades along the way, and one can cause the rest of them to shear as well.
Yeah.
Be glad that you got a smaller vehicle where these smaller fans that are not as durable and heavy duty because it keeps from breaking the other stuff. Whenever the truck that I was driving broke, we're talking much heavy duty or thicker plastic run by the belt off of the motor and the clutch that kicks in it. And when it went and when it came apart, it knocked chunks out of all the other blades, and it turned the backside of my radiator just about into Swiss cheese.
Oh, shit. So what I was told, Kent, is that's not something to worry about. It's just not going to be able to cool it down. You have 2 fans, so only 1 fan, so you're down to 50%. It doesn't matter.
If you can monitor your temperature, and if you got a temperature gauge, then you can keep an eye on it.
That's what Bob said. But here's the thing. It's over 100 degrees out here. By the way, just to let you all know, that is why my computer died. I was out in my garage. It was so hot, even though I had a fan directly on here. It was so hot, it fried my computer. So I had to come inside to cool it down, I guess, because now it's working fine. But yeah, Heat is a bitch. Can I just say that? Heat's a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
tell me about your week because we never got to talk about our week. So how is your week, Rusty? Did you have a good week?
yeah, I had a good week. It was tough. I keep saying the job I'm doing is for a young man because Lord, I am freaking exhausted every damn day. But
Yeah.
it, it's been a good week. I've been working a little on my bird feeder that I was commissioned. I got the roof and everything on it today. I
Okay,
just
tell
need
them
to.
about your bird feeder because you only told us on Zoom. You didn't tell our audience about your bird feeder and what it looks like.
I'll have to take pictures and post it on my Facebook, Professor Rusty's workshop Facebook page. But
But you said it looks like a what? Like a you
so
said
it
national park.
yeah, I kind of tried to do it like a national park. Um, what are those called? Pavilion type deals. I don't know how to explain it.
It's okay. Just that. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Is that means the green roof or
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I know, and I haven't even been to that many. Maybe.
So yeah, I've been working on that. I got the roof finally finished today, and I
Yay.
just have to put a finish on it, stain it somehow. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet, but yeah, just
Nice.
been
So, does that give you relief after a long day of like cleaning up after people's shit, literally and
oh,
figuratively? Does that give you relief when you come home and you can just play with your wood? I mean,
yep, yeah, no, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, just forget about everything and work on cutting stuff and making it fit together.
it helps you with focus. I know I do these like paint by numbers. I do many different ones. This one's on wood. I do many on canvas. But I agree with you. Like when you are, it helps you put your attention on something else instead of all the shit. Like just
Yeah,
like why I listen to ASMR at night. If I'm laying down at bed at night and just my mind screaming, "Oh my god, I got this to do with work. Oh shit, I forgot to do this. Oh my god, this blah 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 blah." Right?
yep,
So you
yep,
listen to ASMR simply. I don't listen to people chewing because I don't give two fucks about that, but I listen to people talking, especially with accents.
yeah,
um, I focus in on what they're saying and my brain's able to rest, which is
yeah,
brilliant.
yep.
What about you, Kens? How was your week, babe?
Well, it wasn't all that bad. The loads were a little bit off kilter, but I mean, after that, I was swinging by close enough to where actually the wife and the kids got to come out and meet me over there at the truck in the middle of the week. So we spent a little bit of time, thrift shopping and stuff and a few things. And then I had lunch in the truck, which the kids were tickled at that, especially, they get back there in the back of the truck. And it's always, wonderful to show off to the kids what the truck is like and what's in the trailer, and because they look at there and they see stuff that they're never going to see anywhere else offhand.
Right. I think gotta love
And
that. Like you got a little
yep,
apartment in your truck. That's gotta be so cool to a kid.
yep, yep, all of that, and and then of course I had to leave because it was only a limited time that I could spend with him, But that kind of made up for the fact that I got home a little bit later than I'd like because of the load schedule. Had to fill in for another one of our guys and actually lead and teach one of the Bible studies on Thursday. So I had to do some crash course studying along the way too and lead that lesson. So that's King David and one of his sons, and the whole drama that all of that was. So that's some definitely some bad family drama that has some very bad results if you get into that story.
Oh, well. Okay, wait, you guys, real quick. So last week was National Pennsylvania Day, and we didn't get it. So I have some odd laws. You guys want to hear them?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is for
Was
Pennsylvania.
one of them that it was against the law to frown in one of their towns?
Possibly. We need to find out. So, statewide quirks, fortune telling, charging money for reading tarot cards, palm reading, or casting spells is technically illegal under the state law, though enforcement is rare. So, and we're talking about Angry Beavers, Angry Beavers / Beaver After Dark state. And this is where most of my family's from, by the way. I have a lot of Pennsylvania. Okay, so swimming game. Hunters are barred from shooting any big or small game animal while it's swimming in the water. What do you guys think about that?
I think that should be a thing. Absolutely.
So, like, if otter in Pennsylvania, I have no idea. Just shoot it.
I'm sure it is. No, yeah, you don't
Beaver.
shoot it. No, it needs
We
to be
know
on.
there's a beaver in Pennsylvania. Don't shoot that. But just
I ain't got no problem with that.
But just while it's swimming. So if it's building a dam, you're good to go, I guess. Okay, bait rules.
Well, I mean, are the rules different for pest control?
Hell if I know.
I don't know.
Bait rules. Anglers cannot use goldfish, koi, or carp as fishing bait. I agree with that. Shouldn't be doing any of that anyway. Especially koi. Why would you ever use koi as bait?
Well, because it might attract the big bass. I mean,
my dad was a fisherman. I don't think he ever used koi.
Is koi and goldfish different?
Well, I think they're the same species, but koi can be very big. Well, I guess goldfish can be as well. You know what? They might be the same species, possibly.
Erica says sharks love koi. I'm just saying.
Sharks do?
I don't think.
But do you want to catch a shark? There's the point. Do you want to catch a shark? Like you want a big old hammerhead?
Well, yeah, Erica wants a hammerhead. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's a little hammerhead hewer. Okay, bathroom proximity. Housing regulations technically state that a child or resident's bedroom cannot be more than 200 feet away from a shower, bathtub, or toilet. 200 feet?
That seems like a long way.
It's kind of weird. Okay, Sunday car sales. Remnants of strict historic blue laws mean automobile dealerships cannot finalize vehicle sales on Sunday.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that one.
Yeah,
I do too. I think that's throughout a couple different states. I think we learned that through another state this year.
But I mean, why? What difference does it make?
Back in the day, that was considered the Sabbath for, and I don't mean Sabbath for Jewish people. I mean, that was considered a religious day you went to church, whether you're a Christian, Catholic, whatever. So, I mean, think about it. A lot of people don't have, it's so weird because, go ahead.
If you go far enough back in history, because I mean, I know a lot of people, point toward church, and that was a practice because it was considered the Lord's Day technically instead of the Sabbath, because those are two different things. But there was, back all the way to the founding, an actual break and a shutdown even for the government on Sunday. So it used to be a standardized thing from back then. And then it's just, we've gotten further away from that.
Yeah. I also, the Lord's Day, the seventh day, the day of rest, however you want to put it, Sabbath day. But So that's why out here in the IE, we don't do garage sales. It's going to be really slow. You do them on Friday and Saturday. Sunday is church day. They're going to go out and have family meals, whatever. Anyway, okay. Local town ordinances. So it is illegal to tie a horse to a parking meter or a streetlight pole, though tying a dog is allowed.
Huh.
Why a dog and not a horse? Who knows?
I would probably say because of the strength of the horse compared to the dog.
Possibly.
Possibly. That's a possible answer. Okay, in Pittsburgh, bringing a donkey or a mule onto a public trolley car is strictly against the rules. Bringing a donkey or a mule
On
onto a
Sunday?
public that's think about this. Bringing a donkey or a mule onto a public trolley car is
Yep.
strictly against. So, like, imagine San Francisco, rise, Roni, bing, bing. That's a trolley car. Why would you bring a horse or a mule on a trolley car?
Maybe you
How
want to get
old's
across.
the law?
Yeah, maybe you want to get across town and not have to, walk your horse to death. I
Hop
don't
on
know.
that bitch. Hop on that bitch. Hop on that donkey
Right?
or that mule. Let's go. We ain't
If you
playing.
got a donkey or a mule away from the house, if you're not already riding it, you're using it as a pack animal.
Yeah,
You're a dirty, dirty man. You said you're riding it. That's just gross. Anyway, Morrisville, local law says women must acquire a special permit if they want to wear cosmetics in public. What?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry. What? What do you mean? Absolutely.
Yeah, you need.
That's
you
so
need
that they
permission.
don't look like Mimi off of the Drew Carey show. They need to make
Yeah.
sure they know what they're doing.
Some
Yeah.
of us need eyebrows. Definition. Eyebrow definition. I have
Then get the
eyebrows. I
permit.
need definition. I'm
Oh.
not getting no damn permit, so I can't live in Pennsylvania. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Okay. Ridley Park, walking backwards while eating peanuts in front of the local auditorium during a performance. During a performance is prohibited.
That
So,
seems
like,
pretty specific. I'd like to know what happened to make that a law.
I'm going to see if it tells me. Hold on. One moment, please. Weird Pennsylvania laws. Okay, blah, 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 finance, blah, 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 blah. Get out of here. No, thank you. Finance 10 days, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't get into deets about that. No, it gets into the other ones, but not that one. So no, we don't like that. I don't know. That's really bizarro. First of all, how many people
Erica says, did you say penis or peanuts?
penis? No, I said peanuts. Read my lips, peanuts.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay, but who walks backwards eating peanuts, first of all? Second of all,
I mean, you might somebody not paying attention. Whatever. I don't know.
did it sound like penis? I mean, that
It
is
does.
Leb's thing. So Leb's my brother, so he says penis butter. So I probably did say, kind of slurred it. Penis, peanuts, whatever. Peanuts. Okay, that's it for that. Okay, so today's other national days. We got National Aunt and Uncle's Day, National Parents Day, National All or Nothing Day. And listen, people, if you want to know the definitions of some of this stuff, go on to Lep's Daily Hello on YouTube, right? What is it? Daily Hello?
Erica says, because walking backwards eating penis would be hard. No pun intended.
So true, girl.
Well,
That's a talent.
I don't know.
That's a talent. Sorry, Ken.
If you can walk backwards, chances are it's going to be slower than whoever it is feeding you at the time.
No, you didn't.
What? Do you normally walk backwards faster than other people walk forward?
I don't eat penis out in the streets at all. I'm doing backwards, forwards, nothing. How about that? How about
Oh,
that?
God.
I'm about. I was going to get ready to ask you where you do that at then.
That's really Nunya.
Okay.
Nunyanism.
There you go.
National Bagel Fest Day. Hey, you guys, it's National Disability Independence Day, and it's also National Pride, Disability Pride Month. And it's also National Ice Cream Month, which one that mommy would love.
So I
Mommy's not
have
here.
to ask. Do you know what the worst thing is about eating vegetables?
Oh God, this is going to be a really horrible thing. Something about the wheelchair gets in the way,
Yeah,
or
the
something.
wheelchair gets in the way. Yeah.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
Rusty, no bueno.
That's that bad? And we lost Kinsey.
No, I love so much that Erica. Listen to this, because walking backwards, eating penis would be hard, and then she says, "No pun intended."
That's right. And then she says, one step back, one step forward, rhythm. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the cha cha. Is that what you're saying,
Yeah.
Erica? This is
That's
like the
right.
cha cha. One
Yeah.
step forward, one step back, one step
Yeah.
forward. Boom, boom, boom.
There it is. Yeah.
You're a nasty little hewer. We love you for that, though. Okay. So that's our stuff. But there were some weird stories that Kinsey put up. Did you pull them up? Because there's a video, Rusty. One of
I
them,
did.
if you go to our little cute little chat up in there, we have a video, and I gotta tell you, it is, because I read it. Oh my God, first of all, that was amazing. There was this lady literally in a body cast, and she's all, and I guess her husband says, "So just to be clear, you're not cooking dinner then?" And I'm like, that's such
Yeah.
a big Bob to say.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
me.
That's such a Bob thing.
What
Okay.
happened to Kinsey? What the hell?
It doesn't matter. We're all good. Okay. Oh, the story about a cat that got summoned for jury duty. Did you guys hear about this?
I did not.
So well, you can't play the thing. So a cat got summoned for jury duty, and the court refused to not let him attend. So I guess when she was signing up, they said something about, "Do you have a pet or whatever?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm just making this shit up right now. Yeah, it's Catsy, right? Or asshole, like your cat's name is." And so they wrote that in there. And then this is on their registration for voting, right? And then the court calls the cat in. They're like, it literally said to, what did I call the cat?
Asshole.
Asshole. So it's like asshole hunting cut. And so they're like, it's a cat. And they wrote back in and go, "That's a cat. It's not a human." And they didn't care. They did not care. Kenzie, where are you? This is your freaking story. Anyway, so they called the cat in. They wouldn't excuse it, even though they said several times it was an animal. It was super stupid. Okay, hold on. Let me get the other one, because there's some good ones in here. Kenzie found some funny shit. But once I put it, it throws me into, oh my God. Did you hear about the one? Yeah, well, when they registered, apparently it registered the cat. So that's how that came about, Tim. And when they registered, they had a cat, they put the cat's name, they registered the cat. Okay, did you hear, no shit, about this lady who got herpes from an Arby's and is suing Arby's, like big time? If you didn't read this, this is such a
Oh,
crazy story.
all right. Let's hear it.
I'm not going to say that I'm exact, because I read this like a couple days ago when Kenzie put it up, and it was a really good one. So this lady goes to Arby's, and she notices that the manager of Arby's has a very, it's very apparent she's having an outbreak of herpes. How that is, I don't know. If it's on her face, on her lips, doesn't matter. It was very obvious. So all of a sudden, this oh, okay, so you got this. Tim got it eating a roast beef sandwich. So she orders some food. She goes home. She has an outbreak of herpes. And she's like, wait a minute. What the hell? I've never had herpes, by the way, uncurable. Goes back in her head and says, well, I saw that manager at Arby's with herpes. So she goes and she's like, I'm going to sue her. I'm going to sue herpes. I'm going to sue Arby's because I think that lady has something that goes back to the videos. The videos show the manager that was having an active outbreak spit on her sandwich. She goes home. She eats it. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's how you get the herpes. Anyway, oh, good night, happy curmudgeon. Thank you so much for joining us. She gets herpes. That's a lifetime sentence.
Yeah.
And so they went back on the video and they saw that the manager spit on it and it was a whole thing. So I don't know. Anyway, don't quote me. There's video on this. Rusty could pull it if he went to our
So I was trying to do that, but it's not working out.
Okay, that's okay. I don't know what this one is. Cup and cone in preparation for National Ice Cream Day, which, by the way, again, I would say Wombat Mommy would love this, but Wombat Mommy is not here. Very sad. Cold sore is a form of the herpes virus. But so obviously it had to be something visible because I'm pretty sure that the manager didn't have her wing out, right? So it had to be on the mouth. But the thing is, the switch of fluids and the fluid being, so if she spit and somebody ate that, that's now going into your fluids. That's getting into your fluid. That's how you, oh my God, that's awful. I swear, how anybody would ever want to do that to somebody else, I do not understand.
I don't either, but I think we've come to the end of the show.
Okay.
And we're going to wrap this up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. Let me see if I can find our outro music.
It's been a shit show, and you're welcome.
Thank you guys for joining and hanging out with us. Erica, Timothy Ratliff, Curmudgeon, all those good people.
Bob.
See you next week. Bob. See you, buddy.